My name's Lindsay and I go to Furman University and I spent the last semester in Barcelona, Spain. So since we planned ahead, we were actually able to visit a lot of places while we were in Barcelona. We started our travels in Pisa, Italy, and then Cinque Terre. We did Oktoberfest in Munich. We did a weekend at Costa Brava, which is a beach in Spain. Paris, London, Edinburgh, Prague, Venice, Salzburg, Amsterdam, and there might be more, but that's all I can think of. There's definitely some challenging parts about studying abroad. First off, coming back was probably my least favorite part. I miss being there every day. But other challenges we faced there, at first just kind of integrating ourselves into like daily Barcelona life, getting lost or not knowing, like understanding what was on a menu and trying to get help was sometimes frustrating, and you kind of just take those things for granted when you're in America and everything comes so easy. Another thing was probably just like trying to get around and getting lost. That can get kind of frustrating, especially when it's just as like super hard to ask for directions because of the language. I think one of my biggest takeaways from study abroad was just growing up a lot. I think it's really easy to get stuck in the small Furman bubble we have here. So being in a big city like Barcelona with so many different people and so many different cultures and ideas, and being really on our own for the first time, having to cook dinner and not having a dining hall, it was really kind of a good taste of what the real world's going to be like. Another thing study abroad I think left with me was just being appreciative of little things. Although we were taking classes and going to school there, it really was a semester to take in a lot more than that. So it's little things like a cafe con leche after class or a sunset at the top of a bell tower that really made the experience what it was. I would definitely recommend studying abroad for anyone who's thinking about it or even not thinking about it, because it was honestly one of the best 4 months of my life. I just think it's a really unique opportunity to be able to live in a foreign country for 4 months, and also just kind of necessary and to kind of get outside of what's going on at your school and realize that there is a much bigger world out there. My advice for anyone going abroad, first off would be plan ahead. By doing that, we were able to save a lot of money and also I think a lot of stress going into Barcelona. Already having a lot of our weekend trips planned really made things a lot smoother. Second, I think just not being afraid to fully immerse yourself. Go to the coffee shop and not Starbucks, go to the Spanish gym even though it's kind of intimidating, just really getting yourself into the culture. And I think third is prepare for the culture shock once you get to wherever you're studying abroad, but also realize that you kind of have a second round of culture shock coming back to the States.